Hi everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. Welcome in for your Capricorn January read. This read will be good for the next 30 days, not just to the end of January, but it'll be good for the next 30 days. That's my intention set. Alright, let me fix this. Alright. Hopefully you guys have had a wonderful, wonderful January so far. Happy birthday, Cappy's. Actually, happy belated birthday. Yeah, happy birthday. I think we're still in Cappy season. I think we're, I don't know. I'd have to check. I know we're getting close to Aquarius. Aquarius is like in a day or two, but maybe some of you are Aquarius cuspers, and this is why this is the perfect time for you for it to come out for you. Right now you have George Strait on in the background. Check yes or no. There could be something that where, I don't know, you could be dealing with somebody who you've known since you were a child, a childhood friend, or you're a bit nostalgic, thinking about your childhood and maybe how things have kind of shaped the way you are now. Let's go ahead and pull out a card here. You have Queen. You're sitting upon your throne, protecting your assets or protecting whatever it is that you own. This is your like Queen of Pentacles here. Generous, practical, gracious, materialistic, the ability to make anything more beautiful, a love of family and home, be practical about how you proceed, a love of art and beauty, and a sensible approach. Okay, let's see. Pentacle. Or Queen of Earth, basically. Suit of Earth. Okay. Sorry. Y'all are way back in the back here. Okay. Isn't this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? Question. Of the four pairs of queens and kings among the court card, the most alike are the Queen and King of Earth. You're pretty much in lockstep with one another in regards to what matters to each of you and how you see the world. Do remember, though, that no queen and king of a particular suit are necessarily married to one another. Still, the Queen and King of Earth seem more like a couple than the others. As the queen, you are caring, warm, stylish, ingenious, and extremely creative. You are an amazing manifester, which is good since you tend to make a lot of money and then spend every last penny. Good thing the king is rich. You have a gift for design and decorating. Your love of nature transfers over to the ability to arrange flowers like a pro. In fact, everything about your surroundings is gorgeous. You love beauty, art, the best food, and the most luxurious of surroundings. You can spot quality from a mile away, but that doesn't make you shallow. Your main focus in life is your spouse and children, your home, and the environment. You share the Queen of Water's desire to nurture everyone. The difference is that you make sure your needs are met too. You care about your appearance, so nice clothing, physical fitness, and regular beauty treatments with your physician are a must. There's more than one way to do things. You spent how much on those clothes? Why do you care what the neighbors think? So it's kind of something to be aware of. You're warm, gracious, mature, kind, friendly, nurturing, entertaining, grounded, sensible, generous, happy, down-to-earth, and practical. Earth-minded, imaginative, picky, possessive, materialistic, and short-sighted. Additionally, it could also mean that the ability to make anything more beautiful, being extremely sensible, a green thumb, a love of children and animals, a wonderful parent, sensuality, changing your eating habits, or going on a diet. So those could be additional meanings for this card for you. Something about your stability for this month. And taking into account your own, where you're at, grounding yourself for some of you as well. I'm getting like, I don't know, I'm getting like this, and it's only right before I started doing this cap read, like a somber or just kind of in a blasé kind of mode, or just really quiet, doing your thing, doing your own thing. That's what I'm getting. You got feelings. You could be just really, I did say at the beginning, like something about nostalgia. Well, good morning, Delaney. Or in Ireland, top of the morning to you. I say that to my cat sometimes when I wake up. Top of the morning to you. So random. But I did say something about thinking back. Maybe, and it doesn't have to be childhood. It was just that song, but it could just be things from the past. And you could just be really going through your memory bank and remembering certain things. And this is like maybe the time to where it's just like seeing maybe patterns, how maybe they've repeated, and it's just like you're learning some lessons. And you could be kind of like in a sense, some of you, I'm getting like it's like maybe a sense of like in a funk in a way. And maybe it's something like, why do the questions of why do certain things happen continuously over and over? And you're really going back in and seeing where all it stems and the root of that is from. It's funny I say that. I know my sister, I actually just found out my sister's coming in today. So from Scotland. So love my sister. Shout out to her. Anyhow, you've got empowerments. It's like you're calling back your power from situations that really are no longer serving your highest good, your best interest. You could have a Cancer moon, Libra moon, Gemini moon, or Gemini, Libra, and Cancer could be in your chart. You could be dealing with these signs. But I'm getting you're taking the rose-colored glasses off. You're starting to see things a little bit more clear. And you're needing to kind of like nurture and take care of yourself. Maybe not beat yourself up so much about a situation or about whatever it is that you've got going on in your life. I'm seeing like with this Gemini here, this is giving like a transitional or transformation kind of energy for me, where you're kind of seeing two sides of a situation, or you're trying to see two sides in a situation for some of you. Or something about your communication, something maybe that you're needing to communicate, even if it's just within yourself, writing it down, journaling. Some of you could be going back through journals, and it's like opening your eyes to a certain situation. Some of you could be feeling a little bit more connected into the universe, like tapping into, it's like if you've gone through an ascension process, you're tapping more into the universal energy, like the 5D, and you could really just be in that kind of energy right now. I'm also getting like you could be a little bit moodier during this time. Your emotions could be a little bit all over the place right now, and it's something about you needing to kind of to try and stay grounded. There may be some sort of information that you receive or information that you're giving, this pearls of wisdom. Or you could even be getting the moon, because there's two pearls here, where it's like maybe you and another person are getting some sort of clarity in a situation, or you are just gaining, it's kind of like digging for information in a way. Maybe you were digging for information, or waiting on some signs, or you're something from the universe. Like you may have prayed and been like, hey, show me this or show me that, and you're getting those coming in, and it may be eye awakening for you, but you're taking your power back in a situation because you may be realizing what's good for you, what's not good for you, even people, you know, so whatever, what's good for you, what's not good for you, and you're stepping away and pulling away from those energies that no longer serve your highest good, and you're taking care of you. You've really taken your power back in a situation. Some of you, the beach could resonate with you, because I see the starfish and the shell here. So maybe something about water is like calming, soothing, and relaxing for you. Or if you need to do some work within, maybe listening to ocean waves, listening to the rain, or listening to things like that is going to help put you in like more of a meditative mindset, where it'll start helping you to think clearly, a little more clear. You got Fishing in the Dark on right now, Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. So, and that kind of gives me, it's like you're wanting to get down to the nitty gritty in a certain situation. Maybe there's some information that you're really needing to, again, I said dig deep. Dig deep to find out truth. But even if it's within, like you're digging deep to find out maybe who are you? Who are you truly? What do you stand for? And then going from there. Others, it could be certain situations you're really tapping in and tuning in to try and figure out some truth maybe about a certain situation, and you're gaining some sort of enlightenment about that, and you're able to kind of maybe move forward, or maybe figuring out what you're going to do. Could be quite upsetting in certain situations, and that could be why I'm getting like this very, it's like almost a calm demeanor, but it's very, I want to say bittersweet in a way. In some situations, there could be something going on where it's bittersweet. Bees. Did you get stung? Get free my father's family origin from Scotland, but don't have anything to do with them. It's weird. No, see, we don't, I mean, other than my sister and her husband and my nephews, like, I don't have anybody else that lives, like, in Scotland, and she did just because she married a Scottish native, and that's why she's there when she was in the military, but other than that, you know, I don't need to be spreading my sister's business. I love my sis, but don't need to be spreading that shit. Alright, you could have Scorpio. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. You could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Queen of Wands. You're passionate about something. Passionate about receiving truth, giving truth. Or it's something about somebody's tongue-tied, twisted, tongue-tied. There are some decisions that you're trying to make. But with this Queen of Swords here, it's like you're trying to gain some sort of clarity. You may be expecting some information coming in towards you. Or partnership. Oh, maybe some of you received some sort of information, and it's got you maybe a little bit want to say like in a overprotective, because the Queen of Wands can be, it's not exactly the Queen of, I mean, you've got the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands here. So it's like you're passionately overprotective of a situation. Could be kids, could be friend, family, parents, like whatever. With the Two of Cups here, it's a partnership for some of you. And it could be some news that you find out that's heartbreaking, or maybe about a heartbreak. You got Cancer and Libra here as well. I mean, you pretty much have almost all the signs except for the air signs here right now. Except for Libra. So, I mean, you're gaining some sort of truth about a partnership. It could even be, it doesn't have to be like romantic love. It could be, maybe some of you are finding out that you were made an option in a situation, or made a third party. I mean, it's not the threes here, but it's like, I'm getting like maybe you were made an option and you're gaining some sort of clarity about the situation. Somebody may be coming in and being like, yeah, they're choosing to go a different route or go into a different direction or situation, and it could be heartbreaking for you. Yeah, there could be an offer that you were wanting to make, and this could be somebody who is younger than you, or maybe there was an offer, celebration. Some of you could be wanting to make an offer, but you're going within. There's something about finding your true path. There could be some sort of conflict and battles that you're facing in order to make some sort of offer. Even it could be a job. I don't know, maybe some of you got passed over in a job, or I don't know, even if it's like, say, you could have been left out of a will, you know, and there was like, I don't know, and you're heartbroken, but I'm getting like you're trying to figure out what direction to go. You have so many different ways to go, things to choose from in a sense, and it's given me that you had made your choice, you made your decision, but there's some sort of truth coming out about that. Like, I don't know, you receive not so great news, and it's heartbreaking for you. Her husband is bald. Sorry to throw him under the bus like that, but love you, darling. But yeah, no. He's bald. I think he had, like, I don't actually know. I don't think he even had the red hair. I think his hair was like brown or dirty blonde color at one point. And my nephews, neither one of them have red hair, so. I know. And when he rides his motorbike, he can't be like, oh, my hair is just blowing in the wind. No. He can't. I'm going to have to tell my sister and be like, I'm sorry I was picking on your mans, but it doesn't matter. I pick on him when he's here, so. That's kind of how my family does things. We just pick and poke at each other. It's how we roll. It's how we roll. Oh, you got Be My Baby Tonight, John Michael Montgomery. You got somebody who wants to be with you, Capricorn? Or you're wanting to be with somebody, but see, you're feeling kind of stuck. You're releasing some sort of burden. So whatever is like, I did get a message yesterday, came up out of the blue, and it was just like the restrictions are being lifted, whatever that is. I don't know if that applies to Capricorn or whatever this is, but it's just like you're not stuck. You know, it'd be like you were moving away from a situation or whatever, but and you're dropping the burdens. So maybe for some of you, if you felt like stagnant or stuck in a situation, those burdens are being lifted and removed. And you're going to start feeling a little bit freer, a little bit lighter. Or there's a situation that's just kind of like close itself out, or you're closing the door on a situation and you're going to feel like free in a way. Like a sense of peace. You got the King of Swords here, the Hangman, and Six of Pentacles. You're going within, seeking higher guidance, wanting some sort of equal give and take in a situation, some sort of balance, equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles, to work on something with somebody, to bring some sort of balance into a situation. But with this King of Swords, you're protecting your energy. Could feel a little bit defensive, is what I'm getting. Feeling like you're on guard, defensive a bit. Or maybe the energy that you're working with, like one of you, because I'm getting with the split here, one of you is ready to move forward and drop the burdens and whatever, but the other one could be just like on guard, feeling guarded, and then but they're gaining some sort of higher knowledge, higher perspective about working together. I don't know if this is with you, if you are wanting to work with somebody else, or maybe they could be wanting to work something out with somebody else, you know, because what I'm getting here is like you have two, but you're super focused on one, you know, and you're getting some sort of signs, synchronicities, or whatever from above to maybe work on to go a certain direction and walk away from something that doesn't serve you. So you're giving to maybe a couple situations, but you're not focused on something. I don't know if it could be work or whatever. And for some of you, you may need to kind of like refocus a little bit more on work, but you're focusing more on working towards a different goal of yours. Hey Lisa, how are you, darling? At least you won't get I know, right? No, he just probably gets those like imprints from the helmet, just like save the cost of money on brushes with them, I guess. And now I'm not making fun of people who are bald. I am, but it's not all people. I'm just making fun of my brother-in-law. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll clip that shit and send it to him too. I don't care. Like, yeah, I was talking about you. And still love you though. In my family, if you cannot take a joke, you cannot survive. You will not survive. You got to know how to not only dish it, but you got to very well be able to take it. Because if you get butt hurt too easy, oh boy. My family will have a field day with that. Somebody is really in over their head. They're really feeling some sort of loss. Definitely feeling lost in a situation. I don't know, maybe some of you could have lost your job. Could have, I don't know, lost a family member, or, you know, going through a divorce, or even in the work situation kind of thing. But I'm getting family, friends, partnership, whatever it is. And it doesn't even have to be a romantic partnership. It could just be a friend, you know, a loss of a friend. And you're feeling kind of just, or you did, or are, whatever, feeling just anxious, nervous, it could knock you off balance as well, is what I'm getting. Is like it's something that just throws you through a complete loop. Something just hits you by surprise, and it just knocks you off balance for a little while until you're able to kind of reground yourself and see things from a different perspective. Because I'm getting like some of you could have been like, there could have been lies, deceptions, illusions, whatever, to where you were just not clear about a situation, but things are kind of coming to light. Clarity is what I'm getting. You're getting some sort of clarity. You could have had literally just I'm getting overthinking too, a lot of overthinking, which, if you're freaking neurodivergent, like your brain never shuts off, and like that's all you do is think. Totally get that. But I'm getting you're coming out of this energy and you're moving towards like this 9 of Cups here. Gemini, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo. You're coming in with this 5 of Wands in reverse. You're coming into balance. Cooperation. Yeah. Oh, look at you, Cappies. 10 of Cups. You're moving on towards whatever it is that makes you truly happy, truly fulfilled. It could be like, again, in the workplace, like things could kind of like maybe conflicts that was that whatever in the workplace, where it's just like, I don't know, maybe you had like that one coworker who just like riled up all the other coworkers, and then it was just caused massive drama all through the workplace, like whatever. Or you're like, it's like either that person who caused all the chaos, and it could even be in a family dynamic too, you know what I mean? Like families, you could always have that, like 1 or 2 family members that like to cause shit, start the drama, talk all the crap, like whatever, just to cause the chaos, and then they step back and just watch it all unfold. Yeah, you'd be dealing with that. But at the same time, it's like you're finally coming towards some sort of peace. Either peace within yourself, or there's some sort of like, maybe this person is, I don't know, maybe this person got fired, maybe they quit and went somewhere else, and they're like, all right, I'm done, kind of thing. Like, they're just not going to be they're just, I don't know, maybe somebody, they just got written up one too many times, and it's like, you need to go. But whatever it is it's like you're finding some sort of peace and balance within a dynamic, whether it be a relationship, whether it be family or friends group, whether it be at work. So there's some sort of balance, and it's pushing you into like a very, I'm getting like a more of an energetic, happier energy, a peaceful dynamic. You could have been going back and forth in your head about a situation as well. Because my cards, I don't know how my cards got all wonkadoo. Here I am making up my own words too. Wonkadoo. What the hell? The hell's a wonkadoo? It's like a didgeridoo. Didgeridoo. I don't know why I'm making shit up now. Oh, you could have somebody around you who's just been making a whole bunch of shit up. Or maybe they say that you have. Flip it, switch it. But things are coming to light. Could have people who have been like, nah, they're just making that up. I didn't do that. We didn't do that. I didn't say that. And maybe you're finding evidence. You're finding proof of whatever it is. And it's like, You're going to be calling people out. Or you're just stepping away from the energy. Because I'm getting like, maybe you find out somebody said something about you, and it's not, you wouldn't have expected it from this person, maybe. And it's heartbreaking. You've got shield of resilience. You're hiding your emotions behind a mask. Or there's somebody around you who's doing this. It's like you're hiding behind this veil. You're protecting yourself. Some of you are protecting your energy from outside negativity. You got employ your shield of resilience, guarding against external pressures while nurturing our internal strength in love and career. So again, it could be love, could be career, could be family. And the love aspect does not, again, have to be romantic kind of love. You got wish I didn't know now, Toby Keith. So yeah. Hey Juliet, how are you, honey? So it's like there's something you're finding out that you're like, man. You know, maybe it's something you're like, I wish I didn't know. I don't want to know. Like, there's things like, I don't want to know. I don't know, maybe because some of y'all could have went down the rabbit hole just a bit. And you're like, I did not want to know that. It just freaking ruined it. Like, there could be something about, I'm getting like movie or something, to where somebody tells you the ending. And you're like, no! Don't tell me the ending. I hate when people do that. Oh my gosh. They tell you the ending. And you're like, now I don't even want to watch this. Like, what the hell? So, but there's some, like, maybe it's like coming to the end of a cycle. And it's like, okay, now you're needing to learn the lessons. Go back and review. And those lessons that, you know, why did you go through whatever it is that you went through? And you're learning those lessons. But there's also something that could be really deeply heartbreaking, and you're like, you know, you may have lived in like this cloud of illusion for so long, within this dynamic for so long, not knowing, and then when you finally realize, you're just like, oh wow, really? And then it's something that's like very heartbreaking to you, and you step out and you're just like, the realization, you know, of like, maybe you feel guilty, you feel shameful, you feel ignorant in a certain way, because you were just like in this dynamic for a while, and now on the outside of it, you're just like, wow. You know, would you have rather stayed in that dynamic where you were just literally blinded to everything around you and keep going where you're going, or do you want to stand and live in the truth? In your truth, you know? So you got one last move. You've come far on your journey. Keep going, and you'll soon see what you have accomplished. Again, like with these footsteps, you're like walking away, and here with the honest echoes, you're like going within, revealing to yourself, you know, or divine's revealing to you the truth about a situation. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the whole truth. There's something you intuitively know. Maybe something you're going to be finding out. Maybe some of you, you've already, revelations await. You know, there's some sort of truth that you know deep within, and maybe you just don't want to see it. You're blocking it out. You're like, I don't want to know. Like, I want to know, but I don't want to know. You know, right? I'm telling you, I've had some people, like, in the past, and I get so mad. I won't even watch movies with them anymore. I really won't. I'm like, no. No. If you're that kind of person, stay the hell away from me. We can't be friends. We can't be movie friends. I'll say it that way. We can't be movie friends. I just, no. Now, some of you may be, again, like I said, like digging for the truth, looking for the truth, looking in the situation. And it's like, you're gaining some clarity. You feel it intuitively, like you know. Revelations await. They're coming to you. You're gaining those answers. You're gaining clarity. Embrace the mystery. Embark on a journey of discovery, and watch as secrets unveil before you. Now, for some of you, it may just be a sit back and watch and wait and see. Some things may need to play out because it's divine timing. It's part of the timeline, part of other people's journey as well. But you may just need to be sitting back, waiting and seeing, and the truth is going to come to you. Or it's, again, it's like you're digging for truth. You may be, whatever it is, some sort of insight as well. Some of you could be studying also, going back to school to obtain higher knowledge in that aspect. And right here, it's the right tracks. You're on the right track. You're on the right path of getting whatever it is that you clearly are wanting to call in towards yourself, or it's your soul is calling this in, because it's like, it's time. Some of you could be like on the verge. Ooh, That freaking sucks. Of going through the dark night of the soul, because some of those awakenings are really profound in a way. Or an ascension. Some of you could be going through an ascension process, which, you know, you do. We don't have just one dark night of the soul, that what people seem to think. It's almost like each time you go through an ascension process, you're faced with the truth of who you are, people around you are, your behaviors. You know, we go through these healing processes consistently, constantly. If something triggers us or whatever, there's constant healing that we wind up going through, and it's a never-ending process. So if you're in a process where like, oh, I want to move towards this person, but I'm not yet healed, here's the thing. You are never going to stop healing. And don't say, I'm never going to be in a relationship again, because that's just ridiculous. Because your person will also help you work through that stuff as well. So keep that in mind. You know, you're going to go through the dark night. You're going to go through the main shit. And then it's like, okay, you're ready to take some small steps or some movements forward, which is cool. Just keep in mind, it's not only you that goes through this healing process, your person goes through it throughout their entire life as well. So it's a constant like work together dynamic, realizing when the other party is going through something, taking, you know, either trying to help them through this, or sometimes it's like take a step back and allow them the time to be able to process and go through things. So if your person wants some comfort or wants some, just let them know that you're there for whatever they need. If you need to, you know, do that. Or if it's you, you know, maybe you need to speak out and be like, look, I could use a hug. You know, if that's all it is, like, let's just sit on the couch, not say anything, and just be in the present. And it's just like, just because knowing that person is there, that could be comforting enough for you. But you're still going through your own mindset, your own healing progress, and things like that, and vice versa, your person. So it's a proactively, collectively working through things together. Sometimes just, even if you're quiet, doing it. Some of you, it's, oh, you got forever and ever, amen. Rainy Travis. Again, some of you could be going through a divorce. Some of you could be thinking about future marriage, future partners. Look around and find some signs. The universe is speaking to you. Somebody could play music, involved in music, whatever. But you're needing to kind of like pay attention to the signs, synchronicities, and things around you. You know it, you feel it, like that the universe is talking to you. You just may need to tap in to and figure out what the universe is trying to say to you. You have the power to create your life, to create the life you love. Remember that. And with this bulb here, it's like something is becoming illuminated. Maybe it's like even your own mindset is just like you're energetic, or something it's something that's energizing you, amping you up, or it's like you're gearing up for something. Open your heart, not just a little, all the way, and let the love flow in. So maybe your heart chakra has been kind of like either going through this heartbreak, this pain. You could have closed down your heart chakra for a bit as a method of protection or protecting yourself, but it's like there's something that like reignites a spark within you, I'm getting. And you're needing to kind of like open up that heart space to allow love to come in towards you. Not only for you to receive love, but for you to give love as well. And it says, stop giving away your power right now. There are people and energies around you that you are giving to that are just take. And that's all they're going to do is just take from you. So You could be given to a situation where you know it's just not good for you. And you're needing to kind of pull back. You're getting, and I'm getting like this light bulb is like an aha kind of moment where you see clearly. Where the universe like gives you some sort of signs and it's finally like it hits you. Almost like a brick maybe. And it's like, oh, I have seen the lights. You could use some self-care time like now. Schedule it in. So it's taking some time to you. Meditating, going within. I'm getting this because you could be dealing with somebody who is younger than you. Or, you know, there's an age difference. I don't want to say who's younger than you or older than you because that's just like, duh. But but with this big, little, it could be a parent-child dynamic. But for some of you, for others of you, this could just be, it's age difference. Some of you could be a big age difference, but for others of you, it doesn't have to be such a large gap in age. Maybe you feel that the age difference is too big or too much. Or maybe there's something about immaturity somebody needs to overcome. Like, it's like, oh, somebody's growing up. Because you're taking your power back. You're putting on them big girl panties and big boy pants. And you're just like, yes. Yummy coffee. Oh, somebody is not liking your glow up, baby. Ooh. They don't like it. Nope, not one bit. They're envious because you are ready to, like, step out. Looking good, looking fly, taking your power back, all that stuff. And you're ready to take a risk. Or you have a group for some of you. You could be somebody who's well known in a certain community, even in your work group. Like at the office, you could just be somebody who's like well known in the spotlight, and there could be people around you creating all kinds of drama for you. They took some sort of risk against you. All envy, and I'm getting like a group here, just envious. Envious of your shine, envious of your glow up, envious of whatever it is that you have. And there's money here as well. There could be money thrown into the situation for some sort of risk taking to, like, if they're envious of your shine or your glow up, even if you're like in the spotlight of some sorts, there could be people who've like paid to take you down. They were just envious of you. Some of you, if you have money, that's what they want. They're envious of how much money you have, or they're envious of how much you're well loved and liked. The stage presence. You could have like a very, like, you could be somebody who has like that kind of like front and center kind of stage presence about you, and people just don't like that all the time. They get jealous of it because it triggers their own insecurities, basically. Because you could deal with somebody who's really like very much an introvert, and they're like, you know, envious because you're an extrovert, you know, who is just out and about and just whatever. And they just envy that about you. But it's triggering their own insecurities. It's nothing against you, Capricorn. Or again, flip and switch it. This could be you who's envious. I mean, take it as it resonates. But you could just be somebody who's got like a very outgoing personality, and people just don't like that about you. You're manifesting. Some of you could have some wishes coming in. Transformation. You're wishing for a change. For some of you. Some of you could be going into seclusion, could be going on vacation, planning a vacation, or you're just like wishing for like a change of scenery. For some of you. Or some of you, there's like, you're wishing and hoping that something's going to change or transform. You're taking some sort of forward risk to make changes, to transform either yourself or situation. You put this into the universe. You're like, look, I don't want to do this anymore. Or I don't want to, you know, be at this job. Or I don't want my family going through this shit anymore. Or I don't want whatever. And you're hoping and wishing for some sort of transformation, some sort of change, to bring some sort of peace. Because this also gives me like peace and tranquility within your life. And this is like you're wanting some sort of change to bring in some sort of peace into your own life. Some of you could have like walked again with this. You may have taken a risk to walk away from a group of envious people who are jealous. And you're just like, all right, now I want peace in my life. And that's why you walked away from certain people. Or certain situations. It could, again, it could even be family members where you're just like, no, like, I don't want to be a part of it. There's some sort of family conflict going on. And you're like, yeah, nope, I'm good. Don't involve me in that shit. Keep my name out your mouth. Watermelon crawl? Trace the bird? Somebody could be overindulging a bit. Because this is about drinking. That's what it's about, drinking. And because I get watermelon crawl and I start thinking watermelon schnapps. That's what I get. And then doing the watermelon crawl, I'm thinking like you're literally like crawling out of the bar or whatever. I'm getting like boohoo. Somebody could be drinking that whiskey or whatever inside the bar and they're reminiscing about things from the past and it's just causing this person to be over emotional. And now I'm going to tell you, like Jim, Jack, whatever. Somebody's name could be Jim or Jack or Gayer, maybe. Woof. Fireball. I'm just got the Firestorm card in my head, so I don't know. Somebody could just be really drinking and just they're getting emotional, over emotional. Think about everything from the past. Maybe somebody's been doing this for a while. They're just overindulging, and it's just keeping them stuck in this painful cycle, this painful energy. You got a deeper world. Don't push or force your way through life. Finding balance, even in dark times, will open your heart in the depth of compassion in everyday moments. This is giving me somebody is going deep within. Dark night of soul, like really deep within. And it could be very painful. Well, 9 times out of 10, if you're going through a dark night, it is very painful. You got don't hide. Dare to dream big. Remind yourself that everything is possible. Don't hide your talents and abilities, but use them to build your world. Don't hide. It's given seclusion, and it's like it's time to come out of that. Like you've already did. Let me frickin' speak English. You've already done the deep shadow work for some of you, and you've come out the other side, and you see the path that you're meant to be on. Maybe some of you are a little bit murky on that and still maybe a little unclear, but you're needing to come out of your hole and experience life and start building. Some of you may be starting over, starting from scratch. Some of you, it's just like you want to start building something else, something new, something fresh, something that brings you peace, joy, and happiness. Yeah, here you go. What I say at the beginning. Some of you, it's like you are starting over. Some of you, it's like the beginning. You could be even the beginning of a new relationship coming in towards you. This is like, you're starting at one, starting to build a foundation. And it's like you're finally coming out of like hermit mode, so you maybe want to start dating again, especially if you've been single for a while. You're like, okay, let's go out. Let's do this. Let's try this. And you got soul awakening here, which is the path. Your soul you're going through this awakening process. So you've gone through dark night. You're awakening. Or some of you, you're at the beginning of awakening. I just got wide awake. Katy Perry. You got embodiment, and you need to embrace it. Now is the time to make your mark in the world. You decide what feels right to you. Embody your leadership, power, and create your world out of your deepest desires. So some of you, you've already come out of the dark night. You've had your ascension. You're awake, whatever. You're at the beginning of deciding what direction and what path you're going to take and what you're going to do with whatever knowledge it is you've obtained. What you're going to do with it. Yeah, bad boys. What you going to do? What you going to do when somebody could be getting locked up. I don't know. Maybe you're going to put whatever information you have that's coming out could get somebody locked up. I don't know. Or somebody's getting locked up. Because you are destined to make a mark in this world. So some of you... You got Living on Love. Alan Jackson. Living on love. Without somebody. Somebody's be ready to risk it all to go towards I'm getting a divine union, a divine partnership, a soul contract, maybe a soulmate, Twinflame. But yeah, it's just like you're ready to risk it all and say, you know what? Oh, that's sweet. My heart feels that. Alright, you could be feeling unworthy, or you're dealing with somebody who feels unworthy. Or you're like in your head, like you're a better person than I am. It's like you may think that somebody is better than you, or maybe you think somebody thinks they're better than you, when in fact it's like maybe this person's like, I'm not better than anybody, and no, you're not unworthy. I just got worth it. Maybe I'm worth it. I'm fifth dimension, I think that's what it is. And maybe you're gaining some support from your angels, your guardian angels, who are like stepping in and be like, come on, bitch, you are worthy. Get your ass up. Got unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. Somebody could have been trying to keep you in this energy of feeling less than. And you're just like, yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. And people are probably like, well, that didn't go how I planned. Or you're getting some sort of information, or people are seeing around you, you're willing to work with somebody, maybe your person, or in a work group, like you're like overcoming some sort of obstacles. Then maybe they didn't think that would happen. Shocking. Oh my gosh, it's so shocking, is what I just got. So shocking. I can't believe it. You got commitment. Oh, somebody's going to be... I'm telling you, somebody's coming into union. I did say soulmate or soul contract. For even twin flames, like you're finally coming together. This could be somebody you're at a distance with. Or somebody who, this is giving, maybe it may be a soulmate union, because I just got yin yang. But it's somebody who is like opposite of you. Maybe somebody you feel like is a little too different, but sometimes those differences, that's what makes that dynamic work. Because one is doesn't have, I don't know, certain qualities or whatever. The other one makes up for. And it just brings out the perfect balance between you two. And got damage. Ooh, broken. For some of you, you could either somebody walked away from you or you walked away from somebody. It could be a marriage, partnership, or it's even somebody who, like, maybe you were proposed, somebody was proposed to, and I was like, you got the answer. It was no, because I got heartbroken. Somebody's really in their head. It's a soul contract. You're like, I learned whatever lessons it was, but you got somebody hurt, because there may be something like, yeah, soul tie. You feel the connection, you feel the soul tie. Definitely could be a distance between the two of you. Or somebody could have healed and been like, no, I'm gone. And somebody's really upset because they're just like, I can't believe it. Because maybe there was just too much damage done in a situation. Or for some of you, could you feel like there's too much damage done. Maybe there's just some healing that needs to be done between the two of you. But there could be somebody who was wanting to come in who may have been like, yeah, that's my, you know, my future right there, and somebody just didn't want to work it out or just walked away from it. And if somebody walked away from it, I'm getting like that you're both hurting from one or both of you walking away from this situation. Now others of you, you know, it is heartbroken, but this was a soul contract that you wound up learning some sort of lessons from. Some of you, there could feel like, you know, you may have missed out on an opportunity to move towards somebody who you may have thought or was your person. There's some sort of disputes that's keeping you divided, keeping you apart. For some of you, there could have been with the unexpected outcome. It could have been like maybe people or someone was trying to cause some sort of division. I got the sabotage, dishonesty. Somebody was trying to sabotage your connection with lies to try and cause you or your person to walk away, to run from a situation. I hope this isn't you, Capricorn, that's causing all this. But there could be something to where the two are coming together no matter what anyways, because it's they're soulmates or they're twin flames, and they're overcoming those obstacles. They're learning how to work together. And it could be like shocking and surprising to others or whoever was trying to stop and block whatever from happening. Somebody, Capricorn, saying you ain't shit. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing but a bitch. Or you're saying this about somebody. Ooh. Yeah, somebody's saying like you ain't shit, but they're trying to concoct their own story with this drawing here. It's like they're trying to create some sort of like identity or some sort of like illusion or whatever. And it's only because they are wanting attention. This person like wants attention. And they could be going from person to person to person to person and telling the same old damn story. And, but they're like really, I'm getting like victim mentality with this thief. Like they feel like somebody stole something from them, took something. Like you took this from me. So now they're coming up with shit to say about you. And it's like, really? It's all fake crap. Because now for some of you, there could be lies and illusions or whatever that people are spreading because they're trying to take something from you. So that could go like either or, one way or another. You could have somebody who's a cyber bully trying to bully you online. This person could be setting up fake accounts, hacking into your stuff, hacking your emails, your bank accounts, medical records, social media accounts. They could be hacking into like whatever. They're trying to bully you because they're trying to take and steal something from you. And they're doing it all behind the scenes. They're trying to keep it quiet. Like they know that they're trying to do something behind the scenes. Maybe this is you. Right here, boss daddy. Making some moves behind the scenes. I'm telling you. Oh, you got a cookie too? Oh, a cookie. I just got Cookie Monster cookie. not good to see family regularly. Oh. Got longing. Somebody's missing you, Cappy. Ooh, but this is somebody who's... And this does kind of go with the cyberbully for some of you, but there could be somebody who is like spying and watching behind the scenes, healing. There's some sort of deception that's being hidden from you because this person wants to cause a shit show in your life because they either want to come, like this could be somebody you left, you walked away from. Again, flip it, switch it, take it as a resonance. You walked away from, and somebody's causing like mass chaos in your life behind the scenes. This is somebody who was abusive, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually abusive towards you. You walked away from, but this person is like wanting you back. Or this person is trying to cause, they're greedy AF. Or they're just lustful energy. This could be somebody who was a father figure, or somebody who's like, could be a volunteer of some sort in any of the services, or just somebody who like always portrays that they're giving. I'm getting... trying to block and stop you from moving on to new love, but I'm getting like you could have divorced, could be divorce, could be some sort of custody situation for some of you. There could also be something that's with this figure. It could even be a mother figure. If you want to flip the switch the genders, you can do that as well. As somebody who's wise, who maybe gives back their time and gives back their energy towards others. But I'm getting it's for greed. It's not for the right reasons. So you have somebody who does things that's not for the right reasons. So I'm just saying, like, you could have somebody who's like, I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine kind of thing. So this is where it's like that. They'll give and give, you know, but it's with this lust and the nurturing card, it's like they do it with the expectation of receiving something in return. Even if they don't say it or speak it, later on down the road, they'll come back and be like, well, I did this for you. Now, you know, so they may be a very smart person, or in maybe certain aspects or areas in life, or just very wise, period. Even a volunteer of some sort, but they don't do it with the pure heart and pure intentions. So there's something about a legal situation, or there's something about balance being brought into it. There could be a legal situation that's coming up or will come up because somebody is all pissy and all salty because you freaking kicked somebody to the curb. But you got somebody who may be doing all this in order, again, because they're salty, they're pissed off because you're moving on to somebody new. But maybe for some of you, they think that they have succeeded, this whole celebration. They may think that they have succeeded in stopping and blocking a connection from coming in towards you, when in fact, that's not the case. For what's meant to be, will be. If God says it'll be done, it'll be done. And nobody's going to stop and block whatever. And somebody's going to receive some sort of karma from that, especially with, you know, earlier with like a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection. Anybody trying to come in between that, what God is trying to put together or have come together, they will receive karma for that. I don't care if it's an ex. I don't care if it's family, friends, coworker. I don't care. You got somebody that's like love, hate, twin flames. You got a push-pull dynamic. For some of you, again, this is a twin flame coming in. You're reuniting. You do have, it could be like a push-pull kind of dynamic. And a lot of the times the twin flames are a push-pull kind of dynamic because you are balancing your energy out between each other. Some of you, you're pulling your, because I'm getting here with the pull, like she's pulling him in. Some of you, you're manifesting and you're drawing and pulling your twin flame in towards you, whatever it is you're doing. But with the love-hate, it's like your person, they may drive you crazy, but it's because this person triggers you into doing healing work. And it sucks. It really sucks. But, you know, if this person is triggering you, a lot of the times it's because there's something within you that you need to work through yourself. Or you're triggering a person, and sometimes it can cause some disputes between each other. Your ex-husband should have paid you out of the house years ago. Girl, let me tell you. My last house, I was like, I did wind up looking at how much, like, it's valued now. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, oh my gosh. Like, we got a good amount. Like, you know, my ex and I, and we split it, and, like, we got a good amount when we sold the house, but, like, now I'm like, oh, I said something to, who did I say it to? I don't know if it was my mom or, you know, whatever. I was like, I should have kept it. I really should have. It's just, yeah, it was almost 3 acres of land. I was like, I'm not going to maintain that much. And I had a pool, and I was like, no, I don't want to take care of the pool and 3 acres of land, and I'm good. Like, I'm really good. Yeah, it was quite a bit. For me to maintain on my own, I was just like, yeah, no. All right, you're turning back on a love situation. Or for some of you, there's some spell work that's being casted towards you so you can turn your back on your twin flame. Your twin flame is coming in towards you. There could be some sort of spell work coming in or being casted. Copy? Again, hope this isn't you. Who's trying to get you to turn away from your twin flame. They could be paying people to do this. They could be using children. I'm getting... I'm getting like they're maybe paying somebody to come in towards you to try to seduce you to get pregnant or knocked up so you don't unite with your own person, or they maybe like sent this in towards your person. That person was like sent in just to purposely betray this person, your person, or you, for some of you. Just to try and like either trap you with a child, or, you know, again, this could be somebody who's already a parent. Some of you, it could be like, yeah, like you have somebody in your energy who wants to make you a side piece. And this person could already be a parent, could already have kids elsewhere. I don't know, you could just be walking away from this person. You may have walked away. It's like if somebody did send somebody towards you and that you walked away, you didn't fall for some sort of trap or some sort of whatever, I don't know, whatever somebody's trying to send you, whoever, you're just like, I don't know, maybe you just no, like that's just not your person. And so you're like, yeah, no, you can go away. I don't think so. I'm getting like they're trying to get you stuck. Could even be, I mean, I know that said child, but it could be just an attachment of some sort as well. Because like your child is an extension of yourself, so it could be like it could be sending some sort of something to attack. I know, because I'm thinking like my kids who were always like attached to my hip, so I'm getting like attached to you, some sort of attachments to send to you, so that way you stay in some sort of energy. You're letting it go. Let it go, let it go. Get resilience, transformation. You have seen the truth, I've seen the light. Why am I doing all these Disney songs? I'm telling you, somebody could have kids. And it's like the princesses too. The princess movies. Truth, the sun, Mars. You're taking some sort of action. Ooh, somebody's hot-headed. They were like, go. Ooh, and they're speaking out. Not that they're speaking out, it's just that you got somebody who's speaking out. But you got somebody who's all up in their head. They can't let something go. Strength with the sun. Something's being illuminated. You're wanting to take your power back. Oh, that's what it is. Ooh. Somebody Capricorn, you could have let somebody go because you saw the truth about a situation and you're taking your power back. However, when you walked away, this person is pissed. Person is watching and stalking you. Like intensely watching you. They're angry. This could be a codependency issue for some of you because like with this, it does say South Node, fear of the new. So if somebody's unwilling to walk away, a lot of times it's because that person still feels like codependent upon that person. They don't feel like empowered in their own right. But this person wants to take some sort of action, some sort of forward movement because they're pissed, they're angry, and they're still in their South Node. And they may be trying to, like, I want to say, like, be an enforcer of somehow. I'm getting bullying. I'm getting, like, just creating some sort of traumas in your life or whatever. Because they're really just trying to get your attention. That's all it is. They're just trying to get your attention. But this person is now finally, for some of you, maybe finally seeing that the behaviors and actions that they have taken have kept them in their South Node for so long. And that's for... and so they are going to, like, it's like coming out of, like, this mental fog or whatever. And finally realizing that the actions or the behaviors or whatever that they've taken was just, like, really low vibing. It's like, ooh. And it gives, like, ick energy. Ooh. I don't know why I'm getting, like, ugh, all of a sudden. This person could have just really given you the ick. Just because of their, whatever. Some of you, they could have had an attachment, chronic attachments. There was like a sense of darkness, so it's giving you like the ugh. Get dirty money. Oh, trying to steal from you. You got somebody trying to steal or take something from you, or doing things behind the scenes illegally. It could be even money laundering involved in the situation, or a lot of. I just got there's a lot of money in this bitch. Long haul. I don't know why I'm getting like somebody could be transporting Druze, or there's something about transporting. financial struggles heaving up. Stolen goods, maybe. It could even be, I'm getting, oh, God. The trafficking kind of thing. Somebody's going to get busted. Somebody's going to get caught. They're going to get stopped and blocked from being able to, but somebody, their money could be, somebody's trying to block your money, but it's all behind the scenes. They're all doing it behind the scenes. But there's truth, or somebody's going to reveal what happened, and you're going to be like faced by ridding yourself of negativity. There could be something about pushing groups. And they're getting caught. Somebody's going to get caught. It's going to be a big bust is what I'm getting. I don't know where I'm getting, like, in a semi. There's something like maybe in a semi where they get caught concealing and traveling abroad, and it's highway. It's more highway. I don't know if it'll be back roads. I don't think it's going to be back roads. I think it's going to be highway. And it'll be something stupid that they wind up getting pulled over for. And they have to open up the back. And that's where they get caught. Anyhow, you also have like, so yeah, somebody from a distance. Blocking and stopping. They're trying to stop your path, your forward movement, by trying to block your finances, try and take your home or your house, and they're like laughing about it. You got somebody who's like laughing because they think that they're getting away with trying to steal or take your house or cause you financial struggle. They could be trying to get you to lose your home, but yet you're chill here. You're like, no. There's some lessons learned, bringing balance into your life. Some of you, you're like, you're watching your money, you're taking care of your finances, you're doing all the good stuff, and you're chilling, and you're just like, yeah, it was, you may have learned about a situation, and now, the divine is bringing some sort of peace and stability and happiness into your life. You're going to have somebody pissed off. But with here, this money, I'm also getting, like, whoever's caught here, they're going to, and, like, as far as, when they get caught or pulled over, it's like the vehicle's gone. This person may have to refinance their house or have to do something in order for some sort of they're going to wind up losing their house by fighting some sort of legal battle. Or this boss is going to be huge. They're going to wind up repoing like all this person's assets. It could be somebody who's a higher up the rank. They're going to lose their home. I'm getting like, I don't know why I'm getting like a DA or something where they're like ecstatic, because it may be something like where they've been after this whomever for a while, and now they're going to be happy. And with the graduation, it's like leveling up. It's in balance being brought into a situation. It's like this person is going to be recognized. For taking down a pin, a group, and balance is being restored. Why am I? That's so random. Normally I don't channel that kind of stuff in like a regular read like that. Like if I'm doing in the dark series or something like that, I'll channel that kind of stuff. But that's weird. And at the bottom, yeah, I'm telling you, they could be pushing some sort of some of you, you could have somebody who's had some sort of addiction issues, addiction problems, and they are healing, coming out of it. It's divine time for this person to do so. Is this greed? Greedy, inconsiderate, black sheep, lucky break. Aha moment. Damn. That's crazy. I don't know. Okay. That was, yeah, I know, because like it was like at the end, like bam, that just pops out. I mean, it was kind of a little bit through here and there with somebody that's got some sort of addiction issues, but I'm getting like somebody could have like also paid to try to get somebody hooked on Drews or whatever, or they're paying to try to keep somebody in that energy. But somebody's coming out of that. They're seeing something clearly. Or maybe somebody was paying, or it doesn't even have to be paying. It's just, it could be the favors or whatever. Or trying to say somebody had these issues when in fact they didn't. I'm also getting like somebody could have been slipping things in other people's food or drink. Be careful that you know, that could be happening this month. Somebody slipping something into your food or drink to cause you to be either unbalanced, because they're going to come back and be like, oh, well, look. But they're trying to keep you in that energy. All right. That is what I have. I don't know. I'm just channeling like random without the cards. It's just what I'm getting. I got that ain't my truck. Oh, right at Aikens. You can have somebody getting caught for cheating too. Somebody comes home early from work or whatever. Like, that ain't my truck. Or somebody's driving by your house. So, somebody could be spying and watching, driving by your house. And you, like, know it, like, who that person is. And they'll be like, well, that's not mine. Be like, but yes, that is yours. Like, I know your license plate. I caught it. Don't have to be a truck. It could be car, motorcycle, whatever. It could be any vehicle. So, all right. I will be back later on this evening for Cancer. I want to get Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces done. And then all the zodiacs are done for the month. So, and I think it's like 8 o'clock is when I'm going to start Cancer read. So, come on back 8 o'clock if you want. If not, if this is where I leave you, y'all have a fantastic, wonderful Friday or Saturday, wherever you're at. And I will see you guys later. Thank you, Delaney. Thank you, Lisa, for being here. I truly appreciate the both of you. So, love, love, love. Bye.
Everyone has a story. Everyone has been through something that has changed them. So, never judge a person by the chapter you walked in on.
Say something.